This is Mags on Media coming to you from the annual Cape Town Creative Week. All the events and judging and networking culminating in the Loerie Awards. And this year's ceremony really managed to pack a punch. Tapping into a global trend of twerking, all eyes were firmly fixed on this year's Loerie slogan, Create Effect.
The week's been fantastic. We had a really good seminar yesterday we really had a brilliant set of speakers, and in fact the only South African speaker in the seminar was John Vlismus. And interesting enough, people think, oh, that guy's a stand-up comedian, and the reality is what is so interesting about him from our point of view is all he's selling is ideas, and he's going straight from idea to the end product. There's no intermediary, so he goes from his mind out his mouth and he says, pay me for it. And I think that's brilliant.
The theme this year is Create Effect. Explain that to me and how it manifests itself at the event.
Again, I think that's a really great campaign. It was in fact created by McCann Johannesburg, and the idea is again to show that everything is led by the idea. And I think this is something that people miss over and over, that it doesn't matter how much media you put behind something. If you don't have an idea, you're never going to fix it later, and you have to start with the initial core and the concept and take everything from there. So the point is, if you create something great, then you affect things. If I make you laugh and I make you cry and I make you shout, then I'm communicating with you. If I don't get an emotive response out of you, I'm just part of the background.
And how does it visually manifest itself at the event?
Well, at the event, it manifested itself very well in the opening of the show, where we opened with a group of South African twerkers.
Yes, we noticed that.
Yes. And our brand was very strategically well placed in the opening of the presentation.
Would you like to expand on that, Mr. Hillman? Not really.
Not really, no. Okay. But I think the audience will remember the slogan of our campaign, I'm sure.
Hosted by comedian John Vlismus and Zizu Beda, the show came to a grinding halt during a power failure. But order was soon restored with Neo Mashigu from the Ogilvy and Mather agency announced as the new chairman of the Loeries. Doyen of the advertising industry, Keith Rose of Velocity Films, receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award. He's the man behind iconic ads such as these.
Imagine it is the evening of October the 14th, 1988.
We have a problem here.
You never call my name on the telephone. You never call my name on the telephone. I just see that call on the telephone.
Bonjour, chérie.
Έχουμε λίγο.
And much to my surprise, I caught you on the number 9. You never called my name on the telephone.
And don't think you can get away from me!
You never call my name.
In 2014, marking the first year where both agencies and the brand they created work for were nominated. This really worked out well for Coca-Cola and the FCB agency, as they scooped up one of only 4 Grand Prix prizes handed out on the night. And that was for the Coca-Cola Rainbow activation in honor of South Africa celebrating 20 years of democracy in 2014. An actual rainbow was conjured up over a building in the Johannesburg CBD to create a moment of complete happiness for those who saw it.
It's an awesome accolade because, as we know, it's a celebration of the pinnacle of creativity. And for us to have been able to win it with a major client such as Coca-Cola is of significance. Further to that, the fact that it was in celebration of South Africa's 20 years of democracy renders it even more significant.
Technically, it was quite a difficult setup though, wasn't it?
It was. That's what you get for trying to make rainbows. But yeah, I suppose that's one of those things. When a great idea comes along, there often are hurdles, and it's getting over those that gets you to the rainbow in the end.
Alistair, a great accolade, and you haven't been at the agency too long. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling ecstatic. Actually, it just dawned on me now that, you know, we've made amazing strides. I've been at the helm for 2 years now, and I think as FCB, one of our strengths is our ability to constantly, you know, sort of reinvent ourselves. You know, so every agency has highs and lows, and I think, the last kind of 18 to 24 months have been a good run for us.
The other Grand Prix went to Grid Worldwide for their anti-establishment #Unlearn campaign. That was in the mixed media category. One Kingdom Creative Studio winning big for their client's MyPhone Oju Africa app in the digital category. And in the radio category, Ogilvy and Mather Johannesburg's Give Me Strength for LucasAid coming out tops. Please let us know what you thought of today's show and the winning work on Facebook and also on Twitter. That's it from Mags on Media in Cape Town. Until next time, goodbye to you. And as always, thank you for watching.